Hi, my name is Antonia. If you've come to my blog, then you too are trying to find ways to get yourself to some financial freedom. I've started on my path, generally, like most everybody else in this country. I have credit card debt, I have car loans, I have other bad debt that's on my credit. My credit score is low, and every time I try to rebuild it, I run into issues, whether it be, other things outside of me causing me not to pay those bills, or, forgetting about paying certain things, trying to make it sure it's on time. Um, like most of us in this country, uh, I was not taught that much about money outside of making sure that I have a savings account, trying to make sure I save money for my retirement. I should be putting money into a 401k or an IRA and different things so that I have enough money for retirement. I honestly haven't had too many jobs that actually offer those types of things. And I have found it very hard to save money. I get started, I start saving, and then of course we have emergencies and things that happen. And the first place I go, because I don't have enough credit for loans or for credit cards, is to my savings account, which then of course now I have to start all over again. So I got to a point um, recently where I'm looking at where things are headed. I've been working hard for more than 20 years. And at the end of the day, I feel like I have absolutely nothing to show for it. Um, yes, I have my little car, but I still don't own my own house. Yes, I have a fairly decent job where I'm making pretty decent money. But once again, I don't have anything to show for it and couldn't find a way to accomplish my goals. I took a step back, looked at things, evaluated things, and decided, let me find out some more information. Now, during that path of discovery of trying to resolve my debt issues and then also trying to uh, build my own financial house, I've learned a few things about myself and discovered a few things about myself. I have a passion for helping others. Um, I guess you could say teaching. Every job I've had and all the jobs that I've had in my 20 years, somehow I end up being um, a trainer or a teacher. Even when I was in high school, I somehow always ended up being the tutor, the one that everybody turned to help them in their situations. I didn't have anybody myself to turn to because everybody looked at me as the one who knew it all, and never once, ever, and I never will, even now, claim to know everything about anything. There's always more to learn. I might know some, but that doesn't mean that I know it all. And during my path to financial freedom, this is my time to try and learn as much as I can, to try and make sure that I'm getting as much good information, because there's a lot of information out there that claims to be the best information around, but if you sit down and dissect it, you get a lot of contradictory information where they tell you one thing but then want you to do another. Say it's supposed to be for free, but then want you to spend money. Um, it's it, and then you'll have one expert tell you that this is the way to go and don't do it that way. And then you have that other expert saying, no, that person's wrong. Well, if everybody's wrong, who's right? Like I said, I will never claim that I am always right. But I know that for me, I'm going to take all the information, evaluate it, see how it works. And if it works, then I'm going to follow it. If it doesn't, then it's out the window. And because I have the passion and want to help others, I hope that you want to join me on my journey. And even if you don't do every single thing that I'm doing, I don't expect anybody to do every single thing that I'm doing. And then I also know that everybody's individual financial situation is individual. That some of the things that work for me, hopefully, will work for you. And the things that don't work for me, they might work for you. So I never would dispute or say that I know all, I be all, I end all. I am never, because that's not how I am. I look at things and I try to evaluate them with an open mind. So this is my first video for my financial journey. I just wanted to introduce myself so you could start to get to know me. Um, Please feel free to leave comments in my down below in my comment section. Let me know what topics that you're interested in. I have a few already planned out that I plan to share over the next few days and months. But, you know, the things that I think about and the things that concern me don't necessarily concern everybody else. You may have already gotten past some of the steps that I'm now going through, and I certainly would love your suggestions as well. So I plan on having an open forum, and I want to get to know you, and I want you to get to know me, and we can work together, and hopefully everybody can make it to whatever their financial destination is. Everybody has their own path and their own journey that they want to make, and then they have the goal that they have set. Everybody has their own goal that they set. I know what mine is. What's yours? So, like I said, share with me, and hopefully you decide that you want to stay around and see what happens and see how I get things moving. And there'll be lots of time to talk. See ya.